Hey there, thanks for tuning in to NewsLink Indiana. Chief Weather Forecaster Balint Szalavari here with your Thursday evening web weather update. Temperatures throughout our viewing area sitting in the mid-20s right now. Here in Muncie, 26 degrees with west-southwest winds at 6 miles per hour, making it feel like 19 as you head on out this evening. And elsewhere across the state right now, 30 degrees in Indianapolis, 31 in Shelbyville, Cincinnati sitting at 29 degrees, and then Lafayette, 23 degrees. Now, when we do factor in those wind chills, it definitely feels colder outside. A chilly 7 degrees feels like temperature right now in Fort Wayne, 25 in Indy, and Kokomo sitting at 14 degrees when we factor in that wind chill. Now, the big weather story through the overnight hours doesn't affect us locally here in Muncie, but further up north, winter storm warnings throughout much of the northern state into Illinois, parts of Michigan as well. The rest are under winter weather advisories. They're expecting up to 12 inches of snow, anywhere from 6 inches to that foot of snow is possible. And then taking a look at radar, this is that system that's going to be working its way through. However, here we're just seeing overcast skies. An isolated flurry or two is showing up further west. That's going to possibly work its way through the overnight hours here. But for the next 6 hours, temperatures are going to remain relatively stable in the mid-20s, 27 degrees by midnight. Now, through Precision Cast, we'll pick this up at 8 o'clock tonight. You can see overcast skies and snow may work its way in by midnight. This model is showing some isolated flurries working its way through the northern portion of our viewing area. I'm not really buying this, and I'll get to that in just a second. So overnight, temperatures are going to drop down to 23 degrees overnight. The winds start to pick up southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and here's that 20% chance of snow. However, if we look at Precision Cast one more time, this is why I'm not buying the snow chances here in Muncie. By midnight, this model has the snow well north of us, and this snow is going to work its way through. It's going to follow the polar jet stream, so it's going to remain relatively to the north. That's what's going to dump all that snow to the northern regions of the state. And tomorrow, temperatures are going to ramp back up above average. The average for this time of year is 35 degrees, so 10 degrees above average here in Muncie with a high of 45, 48 in Indianapolis, and Bloomington going to break the 50-degree mark with a high of 51 degrees tomorrow. And then the rain chances are going to ramp their way up through the weekend. 20% chance, that's through the morning hours. Then we'll see precipitation chances ramp up into Saturday, 40% chance for precipitation, snow in this case on Saturday, 70% chance for Sunday. So let's jump back to Precision Cast one more time. We'll pick this up here at Friday at 11 a.m. This is the remnants of that initial system that's going to continue to work its way through by 6 p.m. Friday. We could see some snow working its way into Muncie. We might even see a little bit of rain or some freezing rain. So that's going to make a tricky forecast. I think we'll see snow mainly, and then we'll see some overcast skies. Next system works its way in starting 1 a.m. on Saturday. That's going to continue to work its way through the morning hours. 6 a.m. you can see clearing starts to set in. We'll see overcast skies throughout most of the midday into the early evening hours. And then by late dinner time, more snow works its way back in to central Indiana. That's going to continue. And then another tricky forecast through the Sunday morning hours. Here in Muncie by 4 a.m. you can see this dividing line here. These purple indicates the snow. The pinks indicate freezing rain, so this is still subject to change, but we could see some freezing rain and snow calling for tricky road conditions on Saturday, or Sunday, excuse me, and then clearing conditions ensue further through the morning hours on Sunday. So to sum up the weekend, active. 70% chance for that snow and possibly some rain on Sunday. High of 30 degrees, then clearing conditions and above average temperatures ensue for the start of the work week. 35 on Monday, 48 for Tuesday, before dropping down to 39 degrees by Thursday. And make sure to give us a follow on Twitter at NLI Weather.